What is up, my casual cannonballs? What is up, my casual cannonballs? Look, we are back for a short, quick second. I ain't gonna be here for long. This is probably my first live 2021, surprisingly, because usually I would not be on this bitch. But I'm gonna tell you guys what I've seen lately. Maybe a little bit on the streets, depending on how I feel. But I seen something crazy on TV. Okay, I'm gonna start it off like that was this young boy. They Caucasian, and he had a girl that he liked, and you know they was cool, and to the point where the father was coming around like any other parent was recording things and shit, things like that. So later on in life, speed up so that when they reach their 20s, all of a sudden the father still wants to record them damn near every second, just watching them. But my thing is, that really threw me off guard was the father had something for his son's wife, because after they got graduated from high school, they got married, and as a son, if I, to my father, I would just ask my father, can you put that camera down? Because honestly, what are you doing? But kind of find out, he actually did have a liking towards his son's wife, and that shit was batshit crazy to the point where his son's wife came up missing. Now, this made headline news. I can't remember the last name of well, really the last name of the family that that went through this, but they they had to search for her and they couldn't find her. And the sad part about it was, the sad part about it for me was that she got drift, well, I guess he just took off somewhere and killed her for no reason, because of something that his daddy may have been, telling him something in his ear about his wife. And the dad was so sick in the head to the point where he was recording and he was talking and saying that, oh, he don't think that his son is treating her right. And it's like, wow, how can you say that about your child, but at the same damn time you got them staying underneath your roof, and still have them around you? I didn't understand that shit. In my eyes, I feel like that was just crazy too. And then after she went missing, they couldn't find her. They couldn't find her. But the crazy part about it is the son ended up moving away from the state that his wife, so saying supposedly, you know, um, went missing at. And the crazy part about it is, why would you want to leave your state, and you knowing that your wife is missing? Y'all got two kids already. Why would you want to even leave a place like that? And the police, I would say they treated him kind of nicer than they would have treated a black person, because with a black person they may have tried to really, ooh, excuse me, really, saying kind of just nail him to the cross. But with him, he was able to leave his state after him being interviewed about his wife being missing. And my thing is, how come the cops didn't stop him, or didn't even or tell him, or have him on some type of thing that he wasn't able to leave, some type of charge that he can't leave the state, but that didn't happen for him. But the crazy part too, to this too, that the two boys that they had together, they end up losing their life because his crazy ass, well, no, the system, their crazy ass allowed him to have, a little temporary custody over the children. And one day, they had a social worker to come over there, with the kids, and he ended up killing the kids and himself, lighting the whole house on fire. And for that, I'm just like, wow, the system is towed up. What's up 99? What's up? I'm like, the system is towed up. Like, damn. Hold on. Oh, oh, wait, I'm getting choked. But the system is towed up because honestly, the welfare of a child, you should not put those. They should have never put those two children, those two precious innocent babies, back in the arms of someone that may have been mentally ill or that may have killed their mother, and but didn't want to try to act like he didn't do anything. Because in my eyes, was what if you're not that damn concerned about, well, if you're willing to leave a state, that tells me right there you're not that damn concerned about your wife at all. Happy New Year to you, New 99. I see you changed your name a little bit. I think it's NY 99 NY. But yeah, I mean, if in my eyes, I feel like that just goes to show if you want to just leave your state, you don't care. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you done did something to this woman because your daddy in your ear and his psycho nasty pervertic ass was recording women, really his neighbors, seeing them in their underwear and shit like that in windows and just recording them. And it's like, wow. And y'all had this nigga locked up immediately, because had it been me, I would have had I been a policeman, I would have easily took the evidence from those videos and been like, oh no, this is a pedophile. And that's what actually in my eyes, that's what he was, a pedophile with a smile on his face, acting like everything is all cool and dandy, but in actuality, he want what the next person has, which is their ladies. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the person, well, the daddy was just very, very weird, very, very weird. But it doesn't pay to be, nasty like that because he ended up passing away from a heart attack, a massive heart attack at that. I don't wish that on anybody, but you reap what you sow. Hell, you sold a lot of good. Well, you sold some bad shit, and it's unfortunate that you lost your son and your two grandchildren all because your son may have been sick, mm. And all because you want his wife too. Ain't no way in hell. Ain't no way in hell. Ain't no way. And see, my thing is, why didn't the son say something? Obviously, obviously to me in my eyes, he kind of proved his dad point. Maybe he didn't care too much about his wife because if any, from the men that I do know, they don't let other men or sometimes they even parents or fathers, try to have a say in the marriage when it comes to a man and woman having a conversation together, and they may have some disagreements. That's what they're gonna in my eyes, the parents should stay in their place and let them two couples, well, let the couple, you know, argue it out or talk it out. And I mean, you can either you can either do the one or the two. You should. It doesn't take a rocket science to figure that out. But yeah, that was just very, very weird for me. That was just very, very weird for me, and I hate that the babies had to lose their life because of their sick daddy. Because honestly, if the system wasn't made up to the point where they allow certain things and they didn't allow certain things, maybe I feel like those kids would be here. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, it wasn't their fault. It was their parents. Well, really the daddy fault because he was sick in the head because of what his daddy done raised him off to be like, and so therefore he wanted to bring that into his marriage, and it's just like, wow, ain't no way in hell. It couldn't have been me. It just couldn't have been me. Like, and even to this day, I don't allow people. Well, I don't allow my older the older people that's around me, that's in my life, I don't really allow them to try to have like control over me because I feel like I'm a young man. I done seen a few things. I ain't seen enough, but I done seen a few things. I know how to react. I'm not depending on somebody else to come to my defense all because of what I'm doing. Shit, I know how to be a young man and take accountability, and face whatever the consequence is after my actions. But yep, that's just how I feel about that. But yeah, ain't no way in hell I could. Oh, I mean, and I think I left this out too. They had they had went back to the father's house, and they had found all of these old videos and lingerie. This man was taking things that the wife had used that he liked so much. He was just taking anything that she may have used and putting it in a plastic bag and then writing the date on it, which is crazy as hell. That's some crazy ass shit. Like the man was just out of his mind, just freaky. That's some freaky stuff. And then the wife, they even found a video of the wife even saying to him, because I guess he was just so infatuated with her, just like just obsessed with her. He had told her that he had feelings for her, and she had told him that, I'm married to your son, and it's just gonna have to be that. It's just gonna have to be just that. But in his eyes, he couldn't realize that. And this Negro went to the point. So he went so far to the point where he was reading diaries and thinking that she was talking about him, but not knowing those diaries was from years ago when she was a young child. I mean, well, a young girl. And when you are young, yeah, you're gonna write about certain things. But he just put it in his mind, oh, she's talking about me. She's talking about me. How crazy is he? Mm, you know, it doesn't pay to be nasty and evil like that. And I feel like he was just a really evil man, sick in the head, and whatever happened to him, well, his demise, I put it like that, his demise, whatever caused his demise, he deserved it. And I don't want that to sound mean, but he deserved whatever happened to him, because how he portrayed himself on this earth like that. That was not a good thing. You don't do that to people. All because you want them. That's crazy as hell. Shit, if a person say no, they mean no. If not, hell, go out there and try to find you a hole on the stroll. Shit, stop trying to mess with your family's peoples. That's like some nasty. That's some nasty shit. And I would never understand people that's like that. I feel like that's just being selfish, and it's being just not respectful of the people that you say you love. You know, honestly, in my eyes. But yeah, that shit was crazy. And these oxygen shows, they be having me hooked like a motherfucker. They be having me hooked like a motherfucker. I was watching one before I got on here. I didn't want to come live, but I was just like, shit, I might as well do a little something for the new year. But yeah, they really got some good ass stories this year. Hopefully they can keep it up, because I'm tired of watching Snap. Snap is just it's like another replay of just the same old story that you done already seen. Like all these damn reruns, I mean, no goddamn sense. I can't stand it. You live? Yeah, I'm live. What's up, Mr. YouTube Streets? Yeah, I'm surprised I am live. I wouldn't really usually go live, but I'm surprised I am live right now in a good headspace. In a good headspace. And all this, I do want to say this too, because I'm finna talk a little bit too. So if y'all want to listen, sit back, grab your little glass or some snack or a snack or two, hey, go right ahead. Happy New Year to you, Mr. YouTube Streets. But all of this what I have been seeing, people have just been see from what I have heard last year, they was just saying that they were talking about the whole, maybe they want to leave and stuff like that. And that's, for me, wise, it's good. You can leave. Ain't nothing wrong with that, because you know you gotta make sure your energy is good, and your spirit and your soul, all that, because it just sometimes when you're watching this type of stuff, sometimes it can be a little bit much. It can affect your mood. It can, to the point where you feel like, maybe I need to be walking around. Well, I don't feel like this, but from what I have seen on here, it comes off to me like this. It comes off to me as maybe you are walking around like a little angry man, and that ain't me. But I'm just saying from what I see. And hey, if you want to do that. But honestly, that ain't real life. If you trying to do shit the way that you feel like is right. And that ain't the right way to go. Because there's always somebody out there to whoop somebody else's ass. For real, honestly. So I think some people get really, really influenced by what they watch and what they take in. Because honestly, been times where I didn't, had to shut this shit off because it was a little bit too much. But I know when to come on, and I know when to stay the fuck off. Hell, I ain't gonna lie to you. Shit, I done been there. But I know how to stay where the hell I'm at for the time being, because everything, like I say, if you're going through something sometimes, it's not for public consumption. Like if I was to have an episode when I'm on here, maybe a little drunk, forget tipsy, but a little drunk, I may not want to be portrayed like that when I wake up in the morning to see what I done did or said. Because sometimes that shit can be like a little bit of cringing. I done cringed at myself a few times just watching myself. Like, oh my goodness, I said that. I was acting like that. I was like, whoa, I took it too far. I was like, let me take that video on down, because I was like, whoa, I done said too much. Ooh. I have moments like that too. Shit, I watch myself. Shit, I'll be like, damn. Even though it's funny as fuck to me sometimes, but I just like, damn. Let me pull that. Let me pull something back. Shit, because I may have gone a little bit too far. hmm But it's all right. Well, like, let me get back on topic. But like I was saying, hell, it's all right, because a lot of people, saying it's only so much that you want to continue to consume, and I totally understand that. So, if you want to leave the sector, or well, leave the so-called sector, because the eyes, I feel like some people were saying that it's not really a sector in my eyes. It's really not. It's just a bunch of us. We kind of fuck with each other, and we all subscribe to each other. So therefore, we're gonna see and hear what we saying about each other. Depends on what it is, because some people don't really watch each other that are into it. So I can understand that too. So yeah. Well, let me check this. Oh, okay, we're good. But yeah, I can understand that, because honestly, I don't watch a lot of people like I used to. I just watch some of the same people that make me laugh, and that's it. And then I'm back to watching reviews or watching documentaries, something I can learn off from. But you guys, it's been real. I'm finna get up on off of here. I appreciate everybody coming through, showing their faces in the place, and I will talk with you guys later on. Peace out, my casual cannonballs, and be safe. Good night.